Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. So since we've been back, or since last time, I don't know how I'm supposed to say that, a little tired today. Since last time, I had replaced the floor here. This is just for fun, but I replaced the floor here with black concrete. And this is the road blocks, but any concrete, it's not road I don't think, but any concrete seems to have a speed buff, at least when it gets chillified. I don't know if that's quite the case, but chisel does seem to help. Now, to make concrete really easy to make, I have a little setup here, and it's the Hydrator. The Hydrator is really simple here to make. It's just a dropper, some water buckets, clay, terracotta, which is just smelted clay, and an iron block, and basically you have to feed it water. So I'm using the aqueous accumulator on the bottom of it, and lock the recipe, because if you don't and do the hopper, more go in there. And basically it just takes the concrete powder here, which is really easy, black dye, sand, and gravel. Get you 8 of that, and all of them, there's tons of concrete powder, and same thing, just different colors, like bone meal would give you white concrete, etc. And then it gets smelted-ish and turned into this. This one was chiseled by me. And then you have it there. And then I used that really cool tool that we got as a reward, and I was able to just use this and replace it. I set it to my U key, I guess, yeah. And it does the size. The cool thing about it is it won't go outside. So if you do this, you'll see that it won't go outside when you replace it. So that's kind of nice. Basically, it'll only leak through things that are connected. So even if you have grass outside, it won't hop outside. You can see how it leaks through, which it worked really well. So I did that, was really happy, and yeah, made the floor a little nicer. We move a little faster, maybe a little too faster, but yeah, that's fine. So today we're going to look at... I think what we're going to do... Oh, look at this, by the way. Look at the scrap. Nice. I think today what we're going to do is look into doing some applied energistics, just because my storage everything is getting just too messy. It's too damn messy. It's been messy for a while, and we need to do something about that. Now, in our server, Skystone is disabled, so we have to actually obtain Skystone first, which basically means we're going to have to look at a sieve. Yes, we're going to have to go sieving first before we can do that. So if you look at sieves, requires nickel plate, not too bad. You need sticks, wood, etc., not too bad again. So here's our sticks. And here is this. I just want a full stack of sticks. I know I don't need it. And actually, I'm going to probably make the heavy version, which is a normal sieve to begin with anyways. And then we're going to need the rich alloy here from this mod. And then we're going to need to make the heavy one eventually anyways. Now, is the heavy version of this using the heavy one? Yes, it does. Okay, so... because I'll probably like automate or not automate, but make it use the upgraded one. So there you go. And then going back to the regular sieve, you're going to need nickel plates, which is fine. Actually, I don't think we've ever made nickel plates, so this is kind of a treat for us. I think we don't have... Do we have the plate stamp? Oh, we do have the plate stamp. Awesome. So we'll throw that on. And I took off my magnet already ahead of time. Who was smart? Anyways, we'll get the nickel crated here. Oh, look at this. I didn't realize I had so many other plates here. I was kind of like wondering where all my plates, like, you know, I've been using them, but I usually refresh some of them, and I haven't for a while, so. Okay, somebody figured out fire comes out of dragons. That's crazy. We have a dragon egg. We really should look into that eventually, to be honest. Probably be kind of cool. Let's throw the gear in there. Okay, so I think we got everything-ish. We might be missing one component. Ah, yes, a mana infused gear. So the mana infused gear is basically Britannia. Now, thankfully, you can find this as loot, and then you just put it in your infuser, a mana steel with a diamond. So we're going to do that now. Here we go. So we'll take 8 of them, and we'll do 8. We'll just do 1, but we'll do, well, 1... No, it was diamond, wasn't it? Okay, so we'll put this in the fuser, and then we'll put these guys. There we go. And here we go. So mana infused. Awesome. And, you know, this is great because this is what we want. Wait a minute. Huh. I guess some recipes use more, some use less. So it looks like if we want another 4, we're going to have to put another diamond worth in there. Cool. Not a big deal, just interesting to learn that. Yeah, so looks like it uses 20 per process. Interesting. Okay, and then that was turning that into a gear, so we can just flip this. There you go. You can flip this around to a gear. And if you have another plate in your hand, you can actually hot swap them through, so you don't have to actually go around and deal with that. What am I making over here? Oh, smooth stone. Originally, I was going to make my base with a bunch of smooth stone on the floor, but it could be for the wall or something else. I don't know yet. But, yeah, that's why that's there. Didn't ever happen, but now you know. I guess I'm going to make 2 sieves. I don't really think I need to, but it just ended up being the plan here. So you can make jungle version. Now, can this use... I guess we got to make sure this can use whatever. Oh, yeah, it's blinking through them all. So there you go. You got your sieves now. So what I was going to do is the auto sieve. Basically, you need steel. No, we're not going to steal the sieve. We're going to make a steel one. What's a mana sieve? I guess maybe it uses magic or something? I don't know. Okay, you got steel, you need glass pane, and you need a block of steel. Holy crap, that's expensive. And it looked like you needed 4 of them in total for doing all 4. Now, actually, I did the... Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done them both in heavy now I think about it. Oh, well. Because you might need a light one later on. I don't know if that's needed in this kind of pack or not. Anyways, let's get some glass panes. There you go. And let's see if that gets us what we need. So there you go. So we got these guys, and that's it, basically. And they probably can hook up right with this power, I'm assuming. Oh, well, it's full, so that's cool. Oh, yeah, I think people who donated, they get their thing on there. I'm not quite sure if that's how it works. Then you need a mesh. So what we're looking for is skystone, right? So we're going to look up skystone, 2 words. And we're going to see it's in a heavy one, and it's going to be in a flint stiffened mesh. Or you can look at other ones. This one has a 20% chance, and an iron stiffened one. Or this has a 20%. This has a 30% chance in a diamond version. Oh, look at it gets upgraded. So iron to okay. So flint, iron, diamonds. Flint, iron, diamonds. Flint, iron, diamonds. Flint, iron, diamonds. Sorry, I'm being weird today. I'm excited because, going towards AE is always an exciting day for me. So I think it was like this. Flint. And no, it was not. Wait, what? Oh, string. Oh, you got to be kidding me. String, flint, iron, diamond. String, flint, iron, diamond. Okay. We should have some string. Oddly enough, string is not something we have popular amounts. I should really get a Pam's cotton farm going. Okay, so we got these guys going. Now, should we... I don't know if we even need that. Yeah, you know what? We'll just do 1. I was going to say, let's just do, 2 of them, blah, 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 but screw it. Okay, which that's wrong, because the next one is flint. And, flint water or something. Is that the place that has the bad water? And then the diamond version, which gives us a much higher chance. There you go. And we'll throw you in here. And there you go. And so you can put your material in here and it'll do its thing. And in fact, this is actually a better way of doing it because I can do it in its own little inventory without doing too much of a headache here. So let's go ahead and put some of this material away because you know what? We don't need all this material right now. And I don't mind having a slightly clean inventory sometimes. That was a sometimes, not always. Don't worry. I'm not crazy still. I'll always have my dirty inventory for you guys. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to need sand, and we're going to use like, oh, I guess we don't need that. Oh, but you still need to break it down. I guess it probably has the compressor, or no, not compressor, I don't even know if it has that mod on here. There's a macerator, but I don't think they, auto compressor, I don't think they have that on. Ooh. Oh god, that's crazy. It's bouncing around here. I don't think I've ever seen that before. It's auto sieve, but it doesn't do the macerating and grinding for you. Interesting. That's cool. I'm going to actually make this ugly thing here. So we're going to need a whole bunch of diamonds and a whole bunch of wood. I want to do this for fun. This is more of a manual style. Honestly, I might eventually automate this all, but I don't see a need for it right now. So maybe I'm a crazy one. Maybe I'm not crazy. But Either way, I'm not going to do this, but I'm going to go like this. This is the compressed version. So basically you take all these and then you go like this. And there you go. I wonder if you can enchant it on an actual enchanting table and not going crazy. Efficiency. EXP boost, efficiency, unbreaking, whatever. Yeah, I'm sure that's good boosts. I would have never made it before, but you know what? The unbreaking alone will help it a bit. So, and we can repair it in our anvil eventually. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go even more crazy into this. We're going to go ahead and we're going to grab this unbreaking wand, and then we're going to grab all this sand I have gotten. Yeah, it's like I planned ahead for this. And we're going to get, I don't know if it needs to be a certain compression level or not. I don't know if it's just one compress, or it probably is just one compress, but because I think everything's in 9s, right? So compressed dust. Yeah, so I think we can do it this way. Anyways, I'm hoping what we do here, if we do it right, is we take this and we just go on a big line, something like this. If this is how it's done, I don't know, to be honest. Wait, does it act as physical blocks still? I don't know, but I got it all up there. Cool. Then what we're going to do is we're going to hold our... There you go. That worked like I was hoping it would, actually. So, awesome. I'm missing a little block here. Maybe it'll tail in here. Actually, I don't think it can get through there, honestly. Okay, so we're going to go through here. And there we go. We're going to compress it again through this method. And then let's go and get the one that we couldn't get. Or did you... Oh, no, here it is. Oh, yeah, we don't have a magnet. I was wondering, why didn't it drag along? Because there was a reason, my son. Okay. What the heck? Odd numbers bother me a lot, to be honest. I don't know what happened here, but whatever. Okay. There we go. And we throw this in here, and there it goes. Now, it uses a 1k FE. That's not really a lot, but still, it is a lot in a way, too. And there we go. It's doing its thing. Now, what we could do is we could take a hopper quickly here. Not like we have a lot of this, but, you know, because of Excavate and everything else, it's so easy for us to go ahead and get more sand down the road. But there you go. So we'll just leave this alone, and you're getting other materials. You put this together. So, for example, there's 4 iron. This is now a piece of ore. There it is. It's just a regular vanilla iron ore. And you can macerate it, and it's just the same, right? So this is how you can basically get materials out of thin air. So cobblestone generator through a macerator, etc. Then you're cooking, right? You can make all this stuff out of thin air, and that's quite a lot if you think about all the different materials we're getting. That being said, like I said, I don't really feel like doing that yet. Maybe eventually. I just love mining by hand. I'd rather make like a miner from the overworld, things like that. But yeah, eventually I'll probably do it or need to. But for now, I'm happy with what we got. So, either way, Sky Stone is what we're actually here for, and we got lots of it. So, I don't know if there's achievements or anything like that. How is a Sky Stone made? Okay, not that way. Oh, you got to be kidding me. You can't just make Sky Stone that way. You have to do it through a barrel here, it looks like. So a stone barrel. Oh, that is awesome. I love this game. Or this pack, I should say. It's not the game that really did the barrel thing. So that is awesome. So in a piece of obsidian here it was. So we're going to have to make this. And here you go. A piece of obsidian. There you go. Now, is this the one where you put something under it to heat it or not? I don't know. If that is the case, remember our walls are made out of, well, things that burn. So that's not so good. It shows lava. I think it's lava in there that will do that. So let's try that. So we're going to put this here, and we're going to get ourselves a bucket of lava. And here's our Sky Stone. I probably, let's bring the lava with us. You're with us, Leva. There you go. And we'll put you there. We're going to put you inside here, I think. Oh, it went in there. We had a bit of lag. I'm like, oh, it's not working the way I wanted. And then we're going to just throw this inside. Okay. Oh, there you go. You got to click it. There we go. Who is a badass? How many I have? Okay. This would be 6, right? Yeah, so 7, 8. Okay, that's good enough. I wonder if there's any... Let's hit L key here. I wonder if there's any Applied Energistics achievements anyways. I don't think I've seen anything. I mean, you'd think... Oh, no, here it is. Applied Energistics. Okay. Okay, so we do have these ones so far, I guess, because they're lit up, right? So basically a controller or flux production and stuff like that's next. So they don't have a lot, actually. It's pretty simple. In fact, one of them is kind of derpy. But hey, if it works, right? So anyways, that should be enough for us to get started with AE. And that was the goal, right? My inventory is getting worse and worse. I know my management's horrible, but... honestly, that's awesome, because the future is going to change anyways here. Look at the... Damn, look at all the Skystone now. And it's still going through that stuff. Boy, oh boy. So I can take the redstone, because, you know, we have... I'm just taking things that we normally have anyways and just get it out of there, so it has a little bit more room. Now, be careful, because I think these can overflow. If that happens, and you're on my server, I will probably... like world edit delete it, basically. I'll come by, you know, creative mode punch, and it's gone. So if you're gonna be griefing our server by not being smart, I'm not gonna clean up your messes in that way. I got my own, you know, I'm playing the game, I'm trying to enjoy it, you know. I'm gonna probably just literally goodbye. So don't get mad for me thinking that way. That's just what we do, and it's a lesson, you know. It's not like I'm going to void your base. It's more like I'm just going to void that right then. And then, so here you go. We're going to get this one. We're going to get you... Oops, sorry. I was going to make these into the stacks here, because I'm trying to clear out the space here. There you go. And actually, I might, just for fun... You know, the Applied Energistics is going to probably take longer, so I think I'm going to just go ahead and play this episode more like what we're doing now, to be honest. Because it is kind of fun, I think. So I think what we're going to do is play a wee bit more with the X stuff. So one thing I would like to do is there is a worm, and I forget how you get the worm. Oh, silkworm. And you need a crook. Ah, crook. Here it is. So you can make it for a wooden bone or compressed. Wonder how the compressed one works, honestly. Just more for the fact that... Oh, it just has more durability, I think. Okay, so there's the bone version. Let's make the bone version. And let's go have fun with this. Just why not? So let's put this in here. This is my Applied Energistics chest. So I just made the rest of the inscribers, and then I threw all the different stuff in here. So... you got this plate where you put the pure Certus, which we made together, with this in the inscriber. You get the printed circuits, and then you have this one where you put diamond in, and you get the printed circuits, which I think is the one we originally did. No, it was the next one. It was the gold one, right? Yeah, you got the gold version here. Oddly enough, I thought I had a bunch of gold, but I didn't. And then the latest one is this one, is the inscriber one, where you put silicon in. And basically all you do is you take sand, you put it in a crusher. I'm using mechanism crusher. You can do it multiple ways. And the sand turns into silicon, and then I take that silicon and I put it in here. Ta-da-da. I guess I should do this a little better. Ta-da-da. Oh, there's some in there. And then I take it out and I throw it in here. And there you go. So, just getting us started with that for the next episode. So yeah, let's take some bones and make ourselves some crooks. And the whole point of this is because you can get a worm. Did I go? Oh yeah, I went over, I guess. Okay, so the whole point of this is basically you're gonna get a possible chance to get like worms or something from a tree. So if we go over here to a tree and do this, there you go. We might get something out of it. I might not either. I don't know for sure, to be honest. It seems like I get some fruit from it, though. Biomes aplenty. Are you... Huh. Is this just a rare chance, guys? Or am I just crazy these days? Okay, let's try a vanilla oak tree, maybe? I mean, these are supposed to be vanilla trees, but it's not a vanilla biome, so I don't know what's going on here. Oh, I got the worm. Wait, did I get all those worms from before, or just from this? In before I was getting them, but it was glitching out. Makes me wonder. Anyways, we'll get rid of that. We got it. So, what do we... Oh, actually, we should have kept that one. Where's my bone? Okay, we'll get another one. Okay, so what you do with this now is basically you infect a tree. So this is a perfect tree here because don't even know where this came from. Honestly, I don't actually know where that came from. And basically you infect the leaves and you'll start seeing them over time. They'll affect it. And it seems like they're affecting modded trees, so that's awesome. I wonder if I go like this with a... Oh, I'm sure it'll speed it up, but I don't know how much by... There you go. Isn't that cool? There you go. Just for fun here. Anyways, so basically over time this tree will get infected and it'll rapidly do it. It's not actually too slow how it works, and you'll start seeing it rapidly. And if we burst rapid click around, it's probably going to happen even faster than you need it to. I'm clicking around because once those leaves get affected in the new places, they'll run a couple times faster, so... The idea is to just help spread it faster, speed-wise. Okay. Hey, little guy. Let's not be a pain in the butt. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a crook here. And these can be actually made for food. But you know how we were talking about string? That's actually more like their key purpose, actually. But we'll probably use it as food. It'll be another food type, right? Every 10 food types that we've never tried, like this one, will give us 1 heart when we do it. So it should be, yep. Eaten and obtained. There we go. I've never eaten a rotten flesh yet, so I might as well do that. I'm a little surprised by that, to be honest. And where's our mob chest? There we go. Can I eat a head? No. Can't go that crazy. Okay. And, yeah, so... Oh, that's the wrong chest. How are you? You didn't fill up? Oh! You know what? It stops. Might have been another mod, or maybe they fix this over time, but I swear one time that would have made a hell of a mess. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and make our cook. We'll make a couple of them here. I'm not sure how many we'll need for here, but basically your tree should be converted, which it doesn't take a lot of time, to be honest. And there you go. So it did break. And there you go. And so, look at all the friggin' string we got from that single tree. There you go. And we got our wood from that. There you go. The tree shouldn't have existed there anyways, honestly, so. But there you go. So now we have more than enough string for a while. And it was actually quite easy to get. So, yeah, that's how that works. So that's the ex-Nihilo stuff. And honestly, over time, you'll get some more cool stuff out of it, I'm sure. And I guess that's it, right? Yeah, looks like it's done. So here it is. This is what we got in total. So here's a sky stone. Just grabbing things I can put away for now. Let's go ahead and put the sky stone in here. Let's put the Certus in here. Redstone in here. And these other guys, I'll take them all, but what I don't get, I'll just throw out, I think. Because you can't put it back in there, unfortunately. I can't put it in there. And so I'm going to have some that I can't just use, unfortunately. So there's the compressor one I saw in there. So the compressor would be used to help compress some of this, which would be useful. Okay, so aluminum, tin, there you go, lead, gold, iron or something like that. Oops. Oh. Not clicking them right. There you go. Gold. There you go. So I guess normally you would probably open Britannia to get to this line. The Skyblock, it would be the opposite. You'd be working on this pretty damn right away. Or you get, of course, the Britannia loot, which we did. So I'm just going to go ahead and just going to execute these guys. They'll despawn here over time. Though I probably should use the chest up here. Ooh, I'm in op mode. I shouldn't do that because sometimes they get on op to help people or whatever. But the reason I don't like to go into op mode is sometimes different functions will happen. For example, probably not on this pack, but I've had it where if I was in op, I was immune to death before. Or if I'm in op, my items do not get destroyed or whatever on death. Things like that. So sometimes it's better. And there's been other times where I've actually lost items because, well, you're the admin, you're probably just testing, blah, 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 and I had issues. In fact, there's even a bug in this version of Minecraft. I think Golden Bag of Holding, which is disabled in this pack, actually causes you a lot of problems if you're not careful. So X compress, I guess. So the outside of that, we pretty much did everything. There's the auto compressor, which, I mean, it says what it is. I've never played with it, but basically it would just auto compress for you. I mean, that seems pretty self-explanatory. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I've never tried it. I'll look at it quickly just for the fact that, you know, I haven't looked at it. And we need some wood. There you go. Enough for 4 things of wood. 2, 3, 4. There you go. So X compress. And what is this? Rationing. I don't know what that is, to be honest. It looks like an upgraded version. I might just make it just to see. So probably takes power. Yep, so it takes power, and it probably just auto compresses whatever. So if we take this and we jam it on the power here. There you go. And I'm assuming if it probably auto compresses anything. So even this gravel will probably go in here. So one of these are the input slots. Here you go. And then it's outputting the compression there. So it's a pretty heavy duty compressor basically. And you get that. Now I don't know what the other one is, to be honest. So it has gold around it. We'll just check that out quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There you go. Yeah, I don't know what this one is. I don't know if we'll even notice it. No. Ratioing? I don't know what that is. Sorry. If somebody knows, feel free to explain. Maybe eventually, if I do need it, I'll figure that out on my own. But at this point, meh. Get out of my inventory. Okay, we'll throw everything in here because I'm being a mess. And there you go. So that's X Nihilo, basically. Outside of that, there's a few things like pig bait. Basically, the idea is you place it on the ground, and eventually you'll hopefully get, say, the pigs to spawn around you, which is probably great in this pack because there's a lot of those other silly mods on here. So if you place the pig bait there, oh, there's no water in this area. I forgot about that, actually. You have to have certain things around. So you put it here. The bait will work in this environment. Move out of range so you don't scare animals away. So basically you run off, and I think it takes time. Like, it won't be, you know, in 10 seconds, but I think it actually takes, like, could take 10 minutes. But let's cheat it. There you go. I don't know if this will cheat it, but if it were to cheat, there you go. That would do it. And there you go. And I'm assuming the bait goes away. Yeah, but look at that. You got a healthy pig there. Beautiful. So there you guys have it. That's how the baits work. And honestly, that pretty much, you know, covers it all because outside of the baits and stuff, I think, yeah, that pretty much does it. Of course, each of the, you know, the compressed materials, each of the different sieve things have different effects, of course. As you can see here, if we sieve compressed soul sand, I have a 2% chance to get up to 7 gas tiers. That's really high, to be honest. And this is the compressed version, of course, I'm looking at, but you get the idea. I guess if you really want to look at the numbers on a more vanilla method, you'd look at through here, but you can go through here and you can see that, you know, I can get this this material with endstone or uranium with crushed endstone. There you go. Some dirt. You get a lot of different things like spores. The ancient spores, I think, is the cow ones. The mycelium or whatever, I believe. You know, things like that, which is cool. So, yeah, you can get a lot of things out of here. Mostly just your ores and materials. Look at this. You can get some of this stuff as well. But, yeah, either way, pretty cool. I thought you guys would like that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Now, between now and the next episode, I might go ahead and put some of this stuff in. Now, it has to be done by hand, so I won't do a lot of them. But, for example, you're going to need to put these together. So, the way this works in this pack is basically you go... Well, it's not this pack, but these mods is you take these out, first of all. And you take this out, and you put one of each of these in. Oh, you have to take this out. So, you put this in, and then they will combine into the actual processor itself, so engineering processor, for example. So I might do a few of these just to have a whole handload of them for the next episode. I'll do it with diamond, or sorry, with gold and stuff as well. And yeah, we'll go from there. So thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.